shoot. Yep. I am a big fan of equality, but recently I've been getting tired of seeing this black privilege.
Hey yo, what the
Anytime you make a black character in fiction, you always gotta give him some crazy extra power, as if we can't survive without some badass cool ass shock powers. Now there are a couple of rules that need to be followed. Number 1, you can only play on ultimate difficulty. This will ensure that this challenge will feel similar to dragging your bare ass across some hot coals. Number 2, no skill points. Skill points equal easier time. We ain't come here for that soft shit. Number 3, you need the Spider-Verse suit, because I'm still upset at them for splitting up Spider-Verse like that. And what is wrong with them? I got the shotgun right now, don't worry. We gonna get them. Now that the rules are out of the way, we can finally start the intro and begin the
Are you serious right now, bro?
Okay, I remember this being a big roadblock during testing, but don't worry, I have a theory. There's a suit mod that'll give you the Venom shock effect with a normal attack. Only problem is, you have to already have it unlocked, meaning you can only use it in New Game Plus. Seems like Insomniac is of course watching my every move, but I've already anticipated this. At level 21 in New Game Plus, you unlock a Venom ability that gives you a shield that will stun anyone who touches you. If I make a new game and complete it with no skill points, I can then make a new game at level 21 and beat Rhino without Venom Punch. And now that the plan is set, we can actually
get to level 21. They made it so that you can't get to level 21.
So your level caps out at 20 in the first game, meaning that it's completely impossible to level up to 21 before the fight with Finn.
Insomniac.
If you come to New York City, I'm coming for you. We from New York. I'm from Brooklyn.
Or
Insomniac.
is it?
What the fuck was that?
Every time you do a trick in the air, you gain XP. So theoretically, it would be possible to level up all the way to 21 off of doing tricks. The Rhino fight is a breeze.
Got him!
Now just play through the entire game, beat it as normal, make a New Game Plus with no skill points.
Fuck! Shut up!
Make a New Game Plus with no skill points, level up to 21 with a glitch, and then beat Rhino without using Venom. We beat Rhino and did Pete's Training Wheels protocol.
Oh, I canceled it.
This was the start of the real hurdle, showing how the mechanics of the shooting system worked based on your movement and not timing.
Wait a minute.
This shit is exactly what makes this game so difficult without Venom. With Venom, you can just shock a lot of the enemies on screen, but the second that you start trying to do a combo, you'll immediately get lit up since you can't stun them. I was honestly getting so angry about this that I completely forgot to record the rally fight. Basically, if I don't jump from person to person without even attacking or doing real damage, I'm gonna get lit up like Cleo and set it off. With the bridge expertly destroyed and Roxxon blaming Miles even though he only set off the explosion, Miles made a new suit so he could pin it on Peter and headed out to track Finn. We ransacked their hideout and got ambushed. The game clearly wanted me to use camouflage here, but it also didn't seem to give a fuck whether or not I actually did.
Don't let her leave!
Come on now, dawg.
Straight up vanishing when you freak these guys out. Can't get the drop on into their car.
The plan was to just use camouflage and stand completely still, since technically if you don't, and that's exactly what happened. As you can see, yeah, this was planned. Apparently Roxanne killed Finn's dad or brother or nephew or so. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't be bothered to listen to the story again, so we had to figure out what actually happened. Roxanne soldiers are usually pretty
What the fuck?
I'm watching you.
Miles.
Since I didn't have venom, it was actually easier, because like that's the one thing they do, they stop you from using venom. So yeah, fuck you guys. Turns out the glowy power source of death is extremely deadly, so fixture doorbell girl wants to blow it up. So Miles put on his black person disguise and snuck into the underground skyscraper base. It's kind of funny, isn't it? The underground has a skyscraper base. Sneaking into the underground was ridiculously easy. I thought that this fight would be really difficult, but I blew through it in one try. On New Game Plus, this fight was fucking impossible. It took me like 7 tries just to get through this fucking fight, and then at the end I still had to fight everybody in the bank vault. Luckily, I didn't have to use any venom throughout this entire fight, so we're all good. Not that I had to, like, at any point in the game yet, but still, you get the point, right? Look, oh, damn it, now it looks. The only information that Miles got out of that were the locations of the underground's extremely exposed bases, so we would need more to figure out their plans. So Miles just decides to man up and talk to her high-pitched voice to high-pitched voice.
Give me one good reason not to end you.
My mom would be very upset.
Hell no, man. What the fuck?
6.5 hours later.
So that was a fucking lie.
What?
Well, look where that got you. To the end of the run. This mission where they get ambushed and attacked and brought to Roxanne is actually how this run ends. There's no way past this, no glitch to save us. The only thing I could think of doing was using the infinite invisible glitch 2 levels before this and then coming to this level invisible. But that still wouldn't work, because not only would you have to break the challenge to turn invisible and then use it, I'm pretty sure that him getting his ass beat right now is a cutscene. So even if I did turn invisible, it wouldn't stop the cutscene. The only other thing that seemed like it might have worked was bringing a gadget into this area. I was able to get the gadget wheel to appear a couple of times, but I was never able to move it to the trip mine or keep the gadget wheel up for long enough to even realize whether or not it was working. So essentially, there's no way past this without using shock powers. Now, in my New Game Plus run, I didn't even go past this, but for the sake of the video, I'll explain. You are forced to use a venom blast after getting captured by Rhino, but other than that, this area was a breeze, is what I would normally say. Now this shit was without a doubt the hardest part of the run. Rhino is completely invulnerable unless you run him into a car, but considering he has multiple different attacks, there's no guarantee that he'll charge. Not to mention the infinite enemies respawning with rocket launchers, rope launches, and don't sleep on these stupid ass Spetsnaz rolling Elden Ring loving fucks that for some reason can dodge your attacks. To beat this boss, we need a legitimate strategy. Hit the music. Now Rhino has 3 attacks: charge, throw, and slam. He won't do anything else unless we get close to him, which, as you can see, is not a good idea. The plan is to web zip from enemy to enemy, jumping off their backs to avoid getting. Even at full health with 3 bars of healing, you will die from 1 touch. As long as you're high enough in the air to web swing, he's guaranteed to do the throw and not the charge. After Rhino does about 4 throws, you can get about 15 meters away from him and start dodging like your life depends on it. This is the most challenging part, because you have no choice but to stay as close to the ground as physically possible so that Rhino has the chance to do the charge instead of the throw. So just don't get hit by a rocket, baton, rope, bomb, bullet, or some random splashy red thing on the ground, and you'll be fine.
I told you this is how it would end.
And now that you've done that, you're good. You only have to do it 11 more times so that you can actually defeat Rhino without any shock powers. It'll be easy. The only thing left are the last 2 missions. Now, normally the Prowler fight is more of a joke than like if I was to say that this is a full made game, you know? And I'm slapping my knee right now. Hold on. You heard that? I just slapped my knee. I'm just kidding, Insomniac. I actually love this game. Like, please sponsor me. Oh my god, it's amazing. I have 86 hours in this. But with this challenge being the challenge that it is, you can't actually stop him from running away from you. So this just becomes an endurance game. It actually felt like a legitimate boss fight. I died a couple of times, mainly to his last phase because there's just mad shit going on. But nothing I couldn't handle. Especially after that Rhino fight. Minimum, I had like fucking like 75 deaths in that Rhino fight. Minimum, I'm telling you. Had a little bit of trouble getting into the Oscorp Center until I remembered that you can just like knock them into the water. Like I died like twice here. And then I was like, why don't I just knock them into the water? They just don't leave. Like, like look, like they're just floating there and not leave. Like just bro, just swim to the surface. They're like, I've been defeated. Even Finn herself was nothing compared to that terrible fight against Rhino. In fact, this fight was easier in this run than it normally is when I play the game. And you know you gotta clown this ending. Like, bro is legit dancing down the street like, yo, this nigga's doing some jazz hands right now, bro. What's going on? But on a more serious note though, this challenge was actually the most fun challenge I've done in a while. It makes me miss doing these, and I have another challenge that I want to get out before the new game comes out. Hopefully I can, but I'm probably not gonna. Either way, I will release this challenge and the next challenge and then get to work on some new Spider-Man gameplay from the Spider-Man PS5. Can't wait to see it. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and sub if you did.